I'm only making $1,000 a month on my passive income product on Etsy. And so currently I'm living off my savings, trying to build this business.
What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, we're gonna talk about how much money I made with my business in 2021. When I was new to business, videos like this really did motivate me. So I know that this could help you see how you can build a business and what's possible for you in 2 years' time. So with that being said, let's go over how much I made in the year 2021. So there are several ways that I make money in my business. So in addition to sharing how much I made total in 2021, I'm also going to go over what my different streams of income are, how much I made with each stream of income, and my best advice for you as it pertains to each one of those revenue streams. And just as a little recap for those of you who are not super familiar with my story, 2020 was my first year of running my business full time. And in 2020, I made about $65,000 in my business. And I would say after expenses, I probably made around $45. That's not including taxes. And prior to this business that I have now in 2020, I did run an Etsy shop as a side hustle while I was working at my 9-to-5 from 2016 to 2018. I still have an Etsy shop. But for those 3 years when I was working my 9-to-5, I made about 10K profit every year from 2016 to 2018. So I wasn't really trying to grow it so much. I was just trying to keep it as a side hustle while I had my 9-to-5. And then at the end of 2018, I realized that I wanted to quit my job. So 2019 was the year that I just tried to figure everything out, and I tried to get clarity in my business, and all of the side hustle money that I made in my Etsy shop 2019, I put towards education. So I almost basically made nothing in 2019 because all of that money went back into the business so I could learn as much as I could and really try to get this business off the ground so when 2020 hit, I could quit my job and run my business full time. So I was able to do it with the education that I invested in 2019. I was able to quit my job at the very tail end, and by 2020, I was a full-time business owner. Now I'm gonna share how much I made in 2021 up front, but just know that as we go through all these different income streams, you're gonna learn about my experience, and I think that if you watch the whole video, then you're obviously gonna get more out of this. So I definitely suggest that you watch the whole video. So in 2021, I made $330,000, and that's before expenses. And after expenses, I probably made around $280,000, and I have yet to pay my taxes yet, and that will be probably somewhere around 21% of my profit. That's how much I made in 2021, which is crazy because last year I made $65,000 minus expenses. It was around $45,000. Okay, so now that you know the total amount that I made in 2021, let's jump into the individual revenue streams, how much I made with each, and my advice for you. So one way that I make money in my business is through Google Adsense, and that's by posting videos on YouTube. So I'm not going to go over how Google Adsense works, but I do have a video that I created all about this, so I'll link that down below. But though I make money through the Google Adsense program, this was not a reason why I decided to start my YouTube channel. So the real reason why I started my YouTube channel was to drive traffic to my business, and at the time my future business, because I wasn't quite sure which direction I wanted to go yet. Though I knew it was going to be a lot of work, I knew that once I did get it up and running, that there were many benefits of YouTube. Compared to blogging, it's easier and faster to build up that know, like, and trust through video. Also compared to social media like Instagram, the work you put into creating evergreen content, that content will work for you years later. So people will be able to actually find you from a piece of content you made 3 years ago, where on Instagram, that's not really the case. Your post doesn't really last more than a week. It's also a searchable platform. And that means that your audience can find you because they're searching on YouTube for things that they want answers to, and your video has the chance to populate. So basically, your YouTube channel and your views and subscribers can really snowball over time. And every video you create is another chance to be found in the YouTube algorithm. And with all of this inbound traffic and momentum being built up, this also means that I can afford to be less consistent. So not like I want to be inconsistent, but creating content is a lot of work, life happens, and because I've already built up a following and I already created a bunch of videos that are still working for me, I can afford to kind of work on other areas of my business if I need, a few months off. So how much did I make this year with Google AdSense? $35,000 with Google AdSense this year. And one thing to note, if you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, make sure that you have a freebie that you talk about or any kind of call to action to join your email list. That way you can start growing your audience and an audience that you can tap into like through email. That way you can communicate off of YouTube. So this year alone, I think I gained like 20-something thousand email subscribers. And that is thanks to YouTube for the most part. This email list has really helped me launch new products and programs. They were successful because I had an audience to talk to and I wasn't relying on the YouTube algorithm or them watching a video of mine because I was delivering my content and promotions right to their inbox. Now, I also have a free training that goes over how I grew my audience, including YouTube and growing my email list. I will link that down below in the description box. A lot of people love this training. It's way more in depth than I can go in a YouTube video. It's like an hour long, so definitely check out the free training. I'll link it down below. Okay, so before we move on from YouTube, I did ask you guys on Instagram if you had any specific questions. So I thought I would just answer a couple of those here. So one of your questions was, what are the best strategies to grow your channel fast and sustainably? So YouTube suggests my videos on people's browse pages and their home feed basically. But that's because I have grown an audience and YouTube knows what type of content I create, so they know where to suggest me. But before I grew to that point, it did take me like a year and a half to almost 2 years. I was mostly being found through search. So what I would suggest is if you're just starting out, create videos that answers questions that people are typing into the search bar on YouTube or Google. So if you create videos around those topics that people are actually searching for, then your odds of being found are a lot higher than just creating a random video that you feel like making. Another thing is that you can take a look at other people's channels, especially the smaller YouTubers that are in your same niche, and filter by most viewed and see which of their videos really took off. Because if it's working for a smaller YouTuber and you're a small or new YouTuber, it's likely going to work for you as well. So create content around those topics as well. Now, those are the types of things and strategies that have worked for me when I first started out. But of course, I'm not a YouTube expert, so feel free to experiment and look at some other channels that are really helpful when growing a brand new YouTube channel. So let's move on to the next stream of income, which is affiliate marketing. We're going to kind of talk about this one super quick because it's not really something that I focus too heavily on, though I really would like to get more strategic here. But basically, affiliate marketing is when you get paid a percentage of a sale from sharing your unique affiliate link with other people, and then they make a purchase. Basically, you're recommending products with a unique link. If someone purchases it, then you get a percentage of that sale. And what's great about affiliate marketing is that it is probably the most passive income I make because I don't have to worry about answering questions or customer service. So it's hands off and that's pretty awesome. But the thing with affiliate marketing is you typically need a bigger audience to make a significant amount of money. So that's the part that takes a lot of work, is the actual like growing of the audience. And then once you have the audience, it's, you can recommend products that you actually use and love that are relevant to whatever your business is about. So this just hasn't been a focus of mine, but I do talk about 2 subscriptions pretty heavily on this channel, and I'm an affiliate for both of those. So the total amount of money that I made with affiliate marketing in 2021 is around $11,800. So that's with really recommending 2 subscriptions. I think that's pretty good. So my advice, if you want to dip your toe into affiliate marketing, would be when you grow your audience, you want to make sure that you're recommending things to them that are aligned with your business and that you actually use. I mean, that's advice everyone gives, but it's true. You don't want to just recommend random products. You definitely don't want to recommend things that you haven't used yourself. And then my other piece of advice for you would be to focus on subscriptions that you use that are, again, relevant and that you actually recommend. Because with subscriptions, a lot of the time you do have to look into it because each affiliate program is different. But usually with subscriptions, let's say you get a 30% cut when someone signs up, usually they're reoccurring. So if someone signs up for ConvertKit, for example, and it's $120 and you get $30 when someone signs up, the next month, they're gonna still have that same email software and you're gonna get $30 again. and the next month, and then the next month. Until they cancel their subscription, you will also get a cut, which is great because you're getting more and more people to join through your link, and they're also gonna continue paying for that service as long as they have it. Instead of trying to tackle all the little products on Amazon and getting all the random links, I would start with where you're gonna make the most money, which is probably those subscriptions that you use. Okay, moving on to the next stream of income. It's kind of like 3 separate buckets almost, and those are my paid digital products. What I sell are resource digital products on Etsy, so those are templates, planners, worksheets, etc. My low ticket info products on my own website, and then I have my signature online course. Now, the reason why I'm breaking these into 3 different categories is because the way I sell them and market them is a bit different. And depending on how you want to grow your business this year, you might want to just do one of these types, or you might want to do more than one. But I do want to separate them so you understand the difference between them, and we don't just dump them into paid products. Let's first talk about digital products that I sell on Etsy. So before I quit my job, and right after I quit my job, my focus was selling these lower priced resource digital products on my Etsy shop. And this is because I had no audience, and it felt easier to me to increase the volume of my smaller products by selling more, by creating products that people were already searching for on Etsy. So I was using Etsy in order to help me drive traffic to my business. I still have my Etsy shop, but my focus is more on my info products because that's my business now. So on my Etsy shop this year with my digital products, I made almost $13,000. And I did use ads, so probably made around $11,000 if you subtract ads. And if you want more advice about selling resource digital products on Etsy, then definitely head to my channel. You're gonna find loads of videos because I know a lot of you guys are beginners. This is how I started when I didn't have an audience. So if you wanna check out those videos, just go check out my channel. It's filled with videos that will help you get started on Etsy. Now, moving on to the second bucket of my paid products, I also sell low ticket digital products on my own website. And I was able to make $49,000, I think. Yes, almost $49,000 selling 3 low ticket digital products, all under $50. And I launched them at the end of June. So the difference between my Etsy products and these products is that I have an audience. I also understand my audience more. So I know what they need. And this is huge in business because when you're in business, you're really in the business of solving problems. And the more you understand what your target audience wants and what their problems are, the better you can create a solution for them. With my digital resource products on Etsy, I wasn't really clear on who my audience was. I was dabbling, I was doing market research and competitor research. Yes, I did learn more and more about them, and that actually increased my revenue on Etsy. Once I started implementing things my target audience was actually asking for. But once you do have a good grip on who your target audience is and you know their problems, you can create better solutions for them. And that's what these 3 smaller digital products are all about. I host them on my own website because no one's really looking for them on Etsy anyway. They're products that I thought of myself based on what my audience was struggling with. So knowing my target audience well, I was able to create small digital products, but that led to a lot of revenue. Now, I'm creating a video that either has already come out or is going to come out. Basically, it's a video that's going to explain how I crafted these 3 smaller digital products because I use a specific strategy, and this strategy is very useful for beginners. So you can also create these lower ticket digital products and still make a decent amount of money as a beginner, especially if you have an audience, even a small one. That video is either out or coming out. If it's out already, I will link it down below or I'll link it in the cards. Okay, so moving on to my last paid product, and that is my online course. Now, my online course makes up the majority of my revenue, and that's because it's the most expensive product that I sell. So naturally, it is going to be the biggest money maker. So I do want to dive into how to validate something like a workshop or a mini course and how to sell one. If you like that, if you want to learn more, ask me questions down below or give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment saying that you want to learn more about validating a course or info product idea. That will help me actually know that you guys want that so I can go and create that for you. So how much revenue did my digital course generate in 2021? $222,000. So online course businesses are very profitable. So are lower ticket digital products. So are digital product businesses in general. It's pretty low overhead, but it really depends what you want to build. Even though I did make the most money with my online course, don't be discouraged about the smaller digital products like products on Etsy. I do have a student that makes $13,000 a month. It's just, do you like to create smaller digital products and grow your Etsy shop that way? Or do you want to create bigger digital products like a course or like a workshop, which isn't really that big? It's like you can do a 2-hour workshop and just charge a higher price, like $97 to $297 for a workshop, or like upwards of $2,000 for an online course. So it's really just up to you. What business model do you want? I encourage you guys to do more research on these types of digital products. I will continue to make videos about them and share my experiences and really try to help you get a grip on how you want to grow your business and how to grow your business. So let me know again in the comments below what questions you have. What do you want to see videos on? Do you want to learn about workshops, challenges, ebooks, mini courses, full-blown courses? So do let me know. And I hope this overview was helpful. Thank you guys for being with me and for being on this crazy ride with me. And I can't wait to see what 2022 has in store for you. And that's it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.